You know what's happening right now with Bitcoin? I am here right now with Big Boss Jamie sitting here, bratans, and we are right now watching the charts, and it's very interesting because we see a heavily pump. But guys, we see here that we are heavily overbought on Blacha Mucha. Wait a minute. We see that we are heavily overbought on 4 hourly. We are heavily overbought on the daily 1 hourly. We are also overbought on the daily. And this is what I want to speak with you about. Will we see Bitcoin further breaking up to our price target of 26K? This was the price target of our descending broadening wedge. Or will we see a correction and breaking down to 18,200? This is what I want to blood. Wait, this is what I want to speak with you. So thank you everyone who's subscribing to my channel. If not, blood poche. So let's go in the charts, bratans, and watch this. So right now, as I told you, as soon as we broke out here of this descending broadening wedge, why it was clear that we will see pump. Not only because of this descending broadening wedge, it was clear that we will see pump, but also, bratan, if I'm going here in the S&P 500, because this was our exact timing for our breakout, this was this purple line. You see, I told you if S&P 500 breaking up this purple line, then we'll see also Bitcoin pumping. Why? Because S&P 500 is the leading indicator for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's leading indicator for altcoins. So this was very clear. And also we saw the last days or yesterday a huge pump. Why? Because we saw dollar dumped, right? And if dollar is dumping, then Bitcoin is pumping. It's very obvious. We had one fake out to the upside from our rising wedge, and then we had a big dump of the dollar, and this was the reason for pump in Bitcoin, right? Okay, we are recording. So it's very clear. So technical price target of the dollar is 109. So if we reach this and if we further see a dump, then we will see also further pump in Bitcoin, because if dollar dumping, Bitcoin pumping, if dollar pumping, Bitcoin dumping. Very clear. So right now, bratans, we have weekend and we are on a big resistance. This is a big resistance box you see here. So between 21,200 and 21,900, it's a big resistance box. Let me switch to the daily. So if or as soon as we're breaking this big resistance box, so above 21,900, then the way is free to to at least 22,500, and then to 24,500, and to our price of 26K. This is a big resistance box. And what usually happens? Yes, we could see because on the 15 minutes we are right now. Wait a minute. On the 15 minutes we are getting neutral right now. We could see some further pump, maybe to 21,600 or 21,800. But I'm right now standing on the sideline. I'm waiting. Why? Because right now we have weekend. And what usually happens on weekend, if we see on Friday pump, we see throughout the weekend pump. If we see on Friday dump, we see throughout the weekend the dump. So therefore, today is Saturday. Yes, we could see a little bit more from 21,800 or 900, but it's getting, in my opinion, right now too risky. I'm standing on a sideline because on Sunday evening, when the Asia market opened, we see usually high volatility. And on Monday, when all the institutions getting into the market, we see usually dump, right? If we see throughout the weekend a pump, they usually get the liquidation and dump everyone. So therefore, I'm waiting. I'm standing on the sideline. However, in the big picture, I'm still expecting that Bitcoin go to 26K, because this is the price target of our descending broadening wedge, right? So it's very clear this is our price targets. However, we could see easily a dump to this level of around 18,200. So we could see here dump, and right after a pump, as long as we are not, like I all the time tell you, as long as we're not breaking again into our descending broadening wedge, it's very bullish, and it would be very healthy if we see here cool down to at least 20K or even to 18,200. So this is on the big picture. So for us day traders, what is right now important? For us day traders, it's very clear in my opinion. So if we are breaking here below this orange line, right, then we can start to short Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, all the altcoins. I would say even if we're breaking below 21,130, this could be a big short opportunity. If we're breaking below 21,130, we could start to short until this orange line. This would be 20,700. So this could be on all the short opportunity of 2%, 10x, 20%, 20x, 40%. If we're breaking this orange line to the downside, we can start to short further to our second orange line with, or let me switch on the 1 hourly, maybe it's even better. I make the opacity a little brighter. So yesterday, by the way, I told you, as soon as we're cooling down to this orange line, you see here we had a pump. Here I exit my position, and then I told you if we are cooling down and reaching this orange line, we'll open new long. I did this also and take here approximately at I think at 21k I took profits here. The proof also, here it was around $300 in profits. I exited at approximately where it was, I don't know, I cannot remember, but around 21k exit. This all this stuff you can see in my Telegram group, which is absolutely for free, by the way, bratans. I posting all this stuff. So right now it's very clear. So in my opinion, if we're breaking here this level of around 21,000, let's say 21,150 with a clear 15-minute candle, we can start to short to this first orange line, 20,700. If we break this this orange line, we can even further, we can short even further to this white line, 20,200. And if we break this white line, this is a big deal. If we're breaking this white line, we can make a very, very big short to this level of 18,519 approximately. This is our second orange line. So this could be all a short of 12%, and 120%, 20% over 240%. And I told you, as long as we're not breaking on the big picture back in our descending broadening wedge, this is still a big I'm very bullish, and it's a big long opportunity. If we're breaking to 18,300, this would be big long opportunity, because obviously from this level to 26k it's over 40% long opportunity, right? So as long as we're not breaking this white line, again, I don't want to confuse you, bratans. Right now I don't expect that we will reach 26k today or tomorrow, because we are heavily overbought. We have to cool down. I'm waiting for cool down for entry again along. So I watching again this orange line, this white line, and this the second orange line. If we are reaching one of these lines, I will open a long position again, right? If I see that RSI is cooled down to 15 at least, to 50 at least. On 1 hourly I want to see it, and then on the 4 hourly I want to see it. Yes, this for me a clear sign. Right now, for us day traders, we can, if we are breaking 21,000, let's say here this level of 21,150, we can start to short Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, all the altcoins. First price tag would be here 20,700 approximately. Second one, white line at around 20,200, right? So 4%, 40%, 20%, over 80%. I wouldn't long right now, because we are overbought. If you also want to trade, bratans, where we are trading on BitGet at the moment. BitGet, you can win out of $10,000 prize pool and $8,000 after initial deposit you get, and 50 USDT for free after your first trade. So this is amazing. And also you can make a registration on Bybit. I'm trading on both exchange. On Bybit you get $4,620 for free after a certain amount of initial deposit. Make sure you don't miss out on this bonus. If you don't match these requirements, it doesn't matter, because if you're trading through my affiliate link, you get still free access to my Discord Telegram channel. So make sure you make a registration here. So in this case, it's very clear. Ethereum, let us quickly watch Ethereum. Ethereum, if Bitcoin break to the downside, we can short also Ethereum. First price tag is 1,550, and the next one would be 1,500, 9% short opportunity, thanks to 90, 20, etc., 180%. If Bitcoin breaks to the downside, if Bitcoin further pumps, then I expecting here to reach 1,715 approximately. It's 3.5%, 35%, 20, etc., over 70% long opportunity. Why 1,700? Because this white line, it's a huge resistance line based on the past. You see, it's nearly 1 year old resistance line. You see here resistance. If we are getting to manage break through this white line, I expecting that we will reach even 3,000 or even 4,000. At least 3,000 Ethereum at $3,000. For me, this is inevitable if we are breaking this white line to the upside. So, however, I'm expecting here that we are cooling down, and we could see Ethereum cooling down to 1,500 or even to 1,300 if Bitcoin cooling down to 18,500, right? What would be, by the way, very healthy because we are heavily overbought, like I explained to you. S&P 500, the leading indicator, we have to watch it. By the way, Ethereum, you can also short long on Bitget, on Bybit if you want. And very important, S&P 500 is leading indicator, right, for Bitcoin. So let us watch. Daily, we are neutral right now. 4 hourly, we are neutral right now. So it looks very healthy. 1 hourly neutral, and only 15 minutes slide or it's overbought, right? So therefore, I expecting that we will see here in the S&P 500 a cool down. This will be very healthy because if we are a little bit more cooling down, right, to 3,660 is the next support, and the next one would be our purple line, 3,480. What it means, the more we are cooling down, the more we could see a further breakout to the upside in the S&P 500, which would cause also Bitcoin to pump, right? Also here, it's very important that the S&P 500 not breaking this purple line to the downside. If we're breaking this purple line to the downside, we will also break, Bitcoin will also break back in our descending broadening wedge, which would be very, very bearish here in our descending broadening wedge, you see. If S&P 500 breaking purple line, we'll break also in this descending broadening wedge, break down, and then I'm expecting that Bitcoin will go to 11,500 at the moment. This would be very bad, but anyways, we could also here make profits on the short, right? However, I expecting still that we will reach 26K. Mark my words, I expecting this. So S&P 500, I expect that will cool down because 15 minutes very, very overbought, and Bitcoin has also to cool down. This is what I expecting, and I'm waiting until Bitcoin cooling down to open another long. For us day traders, again, a quick summary. If Bitcoin cooling down and breaking below 21,130, we can start shorting down to 20,700, next price up 20,200, and so on. As soon as we cool down to at least 20,700 or 20,200, and we see RSI is getting neutral, at least to 50, we can start to open again a long. We are doing it on Bitget and Bybit. It's not a financial advice, bratans. It's not a financial advice. Please do your own research. If you have any questions, write them down below on Telegram group. And yes, I kiss you and I see you later. Mwah.